Hello everybody, welcome back to another CB Showtunes tutorial. Now today what we're going to do is we're going to be talking about integers. What exactly is an integer and how do you use it inside of C# coding? So basically an integer is considered a whole number. So any number that does not contain a decimal. So I'm going to put up a couple examples so then you could see this, and then of course we could decide if it's an integer. So I'm going to put 1 down. Is that an integer? Yes, it's a whole number. Now, if I put, say, 30.5, is that an integer? No. If you notice this little dot right here, that basically signifies where the decimal point starts. So anything below this dot means that it becomes a float instead. So you need to maintain that it is above this dot. So I could basically have 31, 35, 478 or 578 I mean. Basically all these different types of numbers are considered integers. So what exactly can an integer be used for? Well, integers can be used for many things. They can be used for health, damage, say for instance if you want a certain distance between a target, you could use it for that. You can also use it for setting up, say for instance, a capsule collider trigger, and so on. So now since we know exactly what the examples are and how to use them, let's go and actually write an example code. Now, you would assume that whenever you write an integer, just like you would a float, you would write the entire statement, right? Well, with an integer, it actually just makes you write the word int. So int. It's very simple. It basically allows you to take off the eager, which is so much easier than having to write it all out. The next thing that we need to do is we need to give it a name so we could call it inside the script. So basically, if I called this, let's just use the same example as we used inside of the other tutorial. So chocolate pie. Now keep in mind, whenever you're setting up a variable, you want to use a lowercase as starting out and an uppercase if you have a separate word. And the reason for this is mainly because whenever you're looking inside the inspector, this will automatically capitalize itself and you won't even have to worry about that. And then if you call this inside the script later on as a different variable, you could use a capitalized version instead without it interfering with this integer. Just a little tip and all. So we called the chocolate pie, right? So int chocolate pie. And we could easily just seal this off with a semicolon, and now we have an integer called chocolate pie. But we never really expressed how much chocolate pie we had. So you could do this in the void start section, you could do this in this section, but we're going to just put it right here for now. And we're going to say it's equal to 5. And there we go. We now have 5 chocolate pies. So that's pretty much all there is to know about integers. I hope this tutorial helped you if you are having problems with integers. If you have any questions regarding integers, floats, whatever, make sure that you leave a comment inside the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer those as soon as I can. I'll see you guys next time.